Good evening, everyone. Our top story today is about how the COVID-19 pandemic has permanently changed consumer choices. I'm Bernard, and joining me are Vincent, Karen, Leslie, and Tom.
Thanks, Bernard. It's interesting to see how companies had to adapt during the pandemic, and it seems like those changes are here to stay.
Absolutely, Vincent. COVID-19 forced companies to simplify their product lines to cope with supply chain disruptions. But now they're finding that consumers don't mind having fewer choices.
That's right, Karen. According to Ina Kuznetsova, the CEO of Tools Group, today, people prefer a streamlined selection over an endless variety.
Macy's CEO-elect, Tony Spring, mentioned that the modern customer doesn't want an endless aisle anymore. So the trend is clear.
Indeed, and market research firm Circana reports that new items in stores have gone down from 5% in 2019 to just 2% in 2023 across various categories.
Large grocery stores have also cut back on fresh food offerings, reducing food waste and saving money.
Stefan Kalb, CEO of Shelf Engine, highlighted that grocers are benefiting from these changes.
However, it's worth noting that the reduction in variety has affected innovation in smaller brands.
Seth Goldman, founder of Honest Tea, mentioned that there has been less innovation since the pandemic.
That's right, Tom. And Coca-Cola, for instance, reduced its brands from 400 to 200, including regional lines like Northern Neck Ginger Ale and the first Diet Cola, Tab.
But some entrepreneurs like Seth Goldman are finding opportunities in this shift.
Indeed, Vincent. Goldman launched Just Iced Tea, a product similar to Honest Tea, and it's expected to have sales exceeding $16 million in 2023.
These changes actually began before the pandemic as a response to decades of ballooning consumer choice.
Exactly, Leslie, and the pandemic only accelerated these changes.
Kimberly-Clark, for example, reduced its toilet paper and facial tissue products by more than 70% in 2020 due to increased demand.
Tamara Fensky, the company's chief supply chain officer, mentioned they've been more thoughtful about product offerings since then.
Companies like PVH, which owns Tommy Hilfiger and Calvin Klein, have also cut back to focus on essential products.
Some companies see the reduction in less popular products as an opportunity for new lines.
Georgia Pacific, for instance, stopped selling 164 sheet rolls of quilted northern toilet paper to focus on longer-lasting rolls.
And for Maloof, a furniture company, they've gone from 11,000 product choices to about 3,500.
So, it seems like streamlining product lines has become a way to improve productivity and reduce waste.
That's right, Vincent. Companies are finding that being more intentional about their offerings can be beneficial.
So, while the pandemic brought challenges, it also led to some positive changes in the way companies approach consumer choices.
Absolutely, Leslie, and it will be interesting to see how this trend continues to evolve.
Indeed, Tom. And that's all for this story. We are a not-for-profit service, providing up-to-date news in an unbiased, journalistic fashion. Please subscribe and like. A playlist is produced each day, around an hour long. These stories are ideal on long road trips or as a daily current events update during morning coffee. Enjoy.